Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Florida Gators offense will take the first swing of the game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that being there as a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse.
There he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Wants to throw. It's Osborne. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Florida! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. Looking downfield on first down. A little release to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Osborne. Wide open downfield. Oh, and the ball's out after that big play. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got his man. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
The more hats you have...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on 3rd down. More cowbell. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll take another shot here. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He's brought down. A short return, and the defense comes out on top of the pick. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they... And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Gators! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. They get to him as he throws. Find space on the right. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fires to the big fella. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Looking to pass. It's Lovett. Throws toward the end zone. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
It's on target and complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Now trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just what they were looking for, and he's got them set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Gators are rolling down the field. Back to throw, it's Osborne. Got a man, it's Weaver. Guys, let's chat about Florida. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the 1st half of the season.
Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got him. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that, frankly, wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Lovett. Finds his tight end. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top. Makes the grab on the shot. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got a man. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. Makes a man miss. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score a touchdown.
The Bulldogs line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already going back and forth, and they have a 3-point lead up 17-14. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll leave it with the lone back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Osborne. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Gators are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Cook. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Gators come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Finding just big tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Good concentration to get that squiver inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Using his feet. Look out, he's got room.
And it's just frustrating. I mean, you get these guys in situations that you think is advantageous for you, and then, boom, he hits the speed, and he's like, wait, what happened? Where did he go? Just so much athletic ability from that QB, and able to understand where is the first down, get to it, move the sticks.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Lovett. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Bulldog! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete on the right side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. To the air, it's Osborne. Got it in the middle, it's Cook. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Cook. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Floating away. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. Tripped up for the tackle. You know what they need. You know what they want. And you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both.
Makes a grab past the marker. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of the quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play.
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Lets it fly. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
And the Gators will kick it off to start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Got the first down. Looking for more. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Lovett. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The hand to the running back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Might as well give it to him again. Running to Green. Turning on the Jets. The 20. He's it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Gators. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's got it. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll try the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll give it to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Gators decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Looking for a man. It's Lovett. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a...
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Florida! And the route is on. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Dropping back, it's Lovett. Avoids pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. On target over the middle. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Open space in the 25. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll go to the ground. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. And the Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And he added the extra point. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Powers through the defender. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Lovett. Right on the money. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. Makes it past the marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Gators come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. Power football with the run.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And they'll take a knee. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them an absolutely